I can't remember how the intro goes.
God damn it, Nick.
Do you know how
Brothers and sisters,
somewhere?
welcome to Game Club.
Just freestyle it.
Oh, hold on, I'll double check.
Oh my
Mix it-
god.
Mix it up, man.
Getting away with
he's
head
not going
now.
to mix it up because he's going to get hands just to clip in the intro.
Yeah, I'll
from
just
someone.
take a previous one, and then I'll just have him saying the game and just
Just
swap
make
it
it a
out.
really obvious edit.
Brothers and sisters, welcome to Game Club for
See, that's not the intro.
October
You fucked up the intro.
2017. This month we played Ultimate Chicken Horse.
I don't. Even when Nick does the intro, you should totally do that.
I'll use my voice.
No,
So
just
it
like
goes from Nick to me.
take one of the other intros and just cut in what I'm saying now into it. So it's just like the fucking intonation on it changes. Brothers and sisters, welcome to the Not So Super Bash Bros presents Game Club for
October.
2017. Yes, Game Club is back. Your monthly video podcast review thing where we take turns picking games, go play it for the month, and come back and discuss it for your listening pleasure. This month we played Ultimate Chicken Horse, and as always, I am your host, the Ultimate Chicken Horse, Nick Davis. Joined as ever by the penultimate raccoon squirrel, Hans Davis.
What the fuck?
The mediocre cat dog, Alex Proudfoot.
Wait, why mediocre?
And the poor man bear pig, IY Chung.
Yes.
Oh.
South Park.
Yes! We're back.
Are we?
What's up, guys?
Hello.
How are you, Nick, on this nearly Halloween Eve?
I'm alright.
Yeah, you good?
Are you going trick and or treating?
No, I'm going out to get drunk in Cambridge.
Which is the adult equivalent of trick-or-treating.
Dress as a pepper.
So
A chili pepper. Would you call yourself a red hot chili pepper?
Well, I am red and not hot, so.
Like mildly inconvenient.
Slightly humid, actually.
Oh, how was the storm guys over there?
Yeah, it was
Fuck off. Fuck off.
a complete non-event.
Yeah. If you had looked outside, you would have went, oh, weather's a bit shit. That's literally it.
it was pretty windy. Yeah,
It wasn't even that windy up here.
No, it was pretty windy here. Not as bad as like the west side of Ireland.
Ireland got it rough. Northern Ireland.
Yeah, they got absolutely mullered down there.
I think
Northern Ireland, yeah, we barely got anything.
I think Amy showed me like a picture on like Twitter, and it was like the weather forecast and how like it perfectly split Northern Ireland, and it just said like, is at least like Mother Nature respects partition. Something like
Oh,
that.
yeah, I think I saw it. It was like some American news channel or something,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
I'm sure there's loads of them anyway.
Yeah. Yes, October we played Ultimate Chicken Horse by Clever Endeavour Games, the puzzle platformer party game, originally released on the 4th of March 2016 on Windows platform Steam. It was on Steam. Why did you pick Ultimate Chicken Horse?
Cause no, I need to try and remember what I said in that last episode, or else I'm
Hans.
gonna look pretty silly.
Edit it in.
I'll get you. I got you covered, bro.
After, right? Because recently we've been doing a lot of recording with Divinity too, and
Oh, we're going for Divinity.
no, and you know, what was the summary, guys, of all those recordings?
Nick is shitting, is escaping prison, and Alex is a dick.
It's that last point, Hans. It's that last point that we're homing in on here. After oh no, that was it. It was after we had done all those Divinity recordings. I thought picking a game where actually screwing each other over was actually a good thing. Alex and Nick.
Hey,
What?
I was a stalwart member of that team.
What team?
I watched that episode back the other day, and it actually gave me chest pains.
Did you also realize how little I did?
Yeah, actually, now that you mention it, yeah.
Yeah.
It's because you were trying to behave yourself.
What do you mean trying? I succeeded in behaving myself.
Aye, for the first episode.
Yeah, I was about to say, does
told
Alex
me.
not like...
I made one innocuous
Me
mistake.
too! You made two!
Two innocuous mistakes. So yes, as mentioned before, Ultimate Chicken Horse is kind of a party game, so I'm going to mix up the format like a party.
That's... You've never been to a party, have you?
No one invites me. Yes, because in theory, there's not really a lot to talk about in Ultimate Chicken Horse, so I'm going to open the floor.
Well,
I didn't see the point in like splitting this into 3 sections when those 3 sections were going to be non-existent, essentially.
okay, can we
Right.
just have a section dedicated to how badass the squirrel looks?
See, man, you could have a section on art.
I don't like how it shivers.
Hey,
It's not shivering, it's wind. It's furs blowing in the wind.
I don't know, man. I'd be pretty terrified if there was like a saw blade on top of like a conveyor belt stuck to like another saw blade with arrows
Slowly
shooting across
moving
me.
towards you. So when you say open the floor, what exactly do you mean? Like, we just gotta say something and then we'll talk.
So yeah, I was just because in theory I was just thinking, oh, we'll just kind of just start having off the cuff conversation.
All I'm hearing is the host got kind of lazy.
Yeah, that's kind of what
just-
I heard as well.
How
Hey
was I
guys,
meant to split this
I'm
into
going to
3
sit back
sections?
and not do my job. Why don't you pick up my slack? Yeah, no problem, Nick. Yeah, sure.
I was going to do a brief explanation about what the core gameplay of Ultimate Chicken Horse is, but some people are getting sassy.
I'm not getting sassy. I'm just stating what you said.
You've already opened the floor, Nick. You can't close it again.
Yeah, maybe we should have done that before you opened the floor.
That's the magic of editing.
Hans, don't edit it.
Okay, I've got mixed signals here, guys. First of all, you're telling me edit the shit out of this, and they're just telling me don't edit it, right?
No. When I say Hans, edit this, that's when you edit.
Edit what?
Exactly.
That. Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge. Nick, what is Ultimate Chicken Horse?
Oh god, we turned into on defense. Ultimate Chicken Horse is a party game at its core where essentially you are taking turns. There are around. I'm getting all my words.
It's 2 stages. There's a build phase and
There is a building stage and a playing stage. So in essence, you are trying to build a route with all these predefined objects like saw blades, just ordinary platforms, conveyor belts, from a start to a goal. And you're trying to build a stage in such a way that you can complete the stage, but you will hopefully get someone else killed while they try to complete the stage, because if everyone finishes the said stage, no one gets any points.
You said stage a lot.
Level, whatever.
Thank you.
it's like Mario Maker, except you have to suffer with the creation you created.
It's competitive Mario Maker
Yeah, okay. That's fine.
in a sense that you need to finish the level.
Let's talk about gameplay, guys.
Okay, Hans.
Since someone is being lazy as shit, let's talk about gameplay. I personally feel like the controls are a bit floaty for the type of game it is. I think for this sort of like death trap game, like similar in a vein, like sort of similar thing to Super Meat Boy, the controls need to be as tight as Super Meat Boy, and I don't think they are, in my opinion.
See, I was going to say that, but then you have to consider this is also online play.
Oh, yeah.
So there's going to be a lot of latency issues, like the whole the arrows move
I disagree
on our
with that
screen.
because I feel like your own character always is fine. Like everything is fine for your own character.
That's true.
Like because you're just waiting for like it's not like say World of Warcraft where everything's being processed on the server. It's you're processing your own things and then sending that off to the server.
But yes, they did feel a wee bit floaty. But then again, it's not like a super serious like platform.
I remember Alex and I played this first together, along with Amy. Say hello, Amy.
Hello?
There we go. She's sounding slightly frightened, like the squirrel character.
That's you done.
Congratulations, you're now a bash sister.
The thing that Alex and I actually said to each other at the start was that, like, considering we had just played Hollow Knight, where like the controls were like quite tight, or at least a lot tighter than this, it was a bit awkward to get used to at the start. But like now that we've played it a few times, like I think it controls fine.
I think what Alex said is a good point. I feel like if this was more competitive, it would get frustrating, but because it's supposed to be like a fun wee mess about game, it's not that big a deal. But like, could you imagine if this was like a proper competitive game? I think I would have fucking smashed my controller.
Like, if you remember all the times that we thought we landed a jump and then started panic jumping all over the place, like,
Yeah.
in a super tight game, you wouldn't be able to do that.
No. Like, I think the best comparison is Super Meat Boy, because there's a lot of similarities between this and Super Meat Boy. Like, saw blades that kill you.
Well, I think in a lot of games, Hans, saw blades will kill you. If that's your only comparison, then
Give me one game where saw blades won't kill you.
Okay, give me a game where saw blades do kill you.
Super Meat Boy.
I
Can
already
you
said
just
that
give
one.
the example, Hans?
Give me another one. Come on.
Half-Life.
They
Do
don't
they kill you right away?
So it's saw blades don't
Yeah.
kill you. You use them to kill other things.
either way, guys, anyone listen to this?
No,
Don't
no,
touch
no,
saw
no,
blades.
no, no,
Don't
no,
touch
no,
saw
no, no.
blades.
Real life. There you go.
Real life is not a game, Nick.
Well, I can tell you again where saw blades don't kill you. Skyrim.
Oh, yeah.
There's saw blades in Skyrim?
Yep.
Yeah, and the timber mills in each town.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. Bam. Mind blown, Hans.
So there you go. Skyrim, not a platformer. Confirmed.
Skyrim, not like this game or Super Meat Boy. I'm glad you've opened up my mind.
There is a reason we have a YouTube channel, guy.
For cutting edge criticisms and journalism like that.
Oh, GameSpot, eat your heart out.
Skyrim does not equal Super Meat Boy. Put that in the back of the box.
Which box, though?
Skyrim. Switch release is coming out soon.
Okay.
Okay. Need something to put on there. So in addition to said party mode, as we kind of discussed, did anyone actually play any of the other modes in there?
Absolutely not.
Well, we like all of us like accidentally went into that like creative one where
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
you're given everything, which just meant that everyone just picked black holes, which we didn't realize what they did at the start until we saw it in an
God,
actual
black
level.
holes are so broken.
Those black holes are OP.
Are they as OP as anything else though? Like everything else also kills you.
OP.
But like, I feel like it's the hitbox on the black hole. Like, you like if you even go remotely near it, zoom, you're gone. You're dead.
You know, just like an actual black hole.
Nick, how do you know? You ever seen a black
Nick,
hole?
name another game where a black hole kills you.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh, that's Dark Hole.
That
Damn it!
is in fact
Oh.
Legally different.
The best sort of different.
Speaking of legally different, sorry to go off on a tangent. Do we need to sue the WWE because they now have the Bludgeon Brothers?
Motherfuckers.
I think that's a bit close. That's a
stole
bit
our
on the
shit.
nose.
They're not the not so super Bludgeon Brothers, though.
Maybe the Super Bludgeon
If they
Brothers
were like
that'd be
the-
legally different.
Kinda super Bludgeon Brothers, then maybe.
We need our lawyers on that.
Yeah. Motherfuckers.
We have lawyers?
Yeah. We got people. Don't you worry.
Okay. Good luck. Also, if you win, I want to cut. If you lose, I'm nothing to do with you.
What did you think of the art style?
wait.
Great topic of conversation, guys. Way to go.
Okay, can I? Is Hansen
Yeah,
mic
wait,
cutting out
was
for
that
everyone
just my
else?
end? Is
Oh,
that-
okay.
All right, did it cut out?
Literally on my end, that was Hans going, what do you guys think of?
Nothing.
Nothing.
All right.
Silence.
Okay.
I was waiting for like a punchline or something, but
I thought you were just being dicks.
For once,
Sorry,
no.
your mic keeps cutting out.
Because I was like, I want to just think of the art style, and then just utter silence. I was like, all right, well, fuck you guys then, it's fine. No, what did you guys think of the art style?
It's okay, I think.
damn it, I was hoping we would stay silent for like 30 seconds.
No, we'll have loads of opportunities for that, don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's okay. I love the characters.
Yeah.
Again, especially the squirrel. Squirrel looks great with headphones. Looks great.
It's pretty badass.
And I like all their little animations. I think are really good. But like the actual levels and like items are kind of plain. But
Yeah,
it does
you
make it
can't
really
make
obvious
anything
what they
fancy
are.
out of them. Like, yeah.
I like the arts and craftiness of it, and I think it all kind of ties together, because the whole idea of you're building these things, and then it's all on like graph paper and shit. I think it's a nice little touch.
Right.
Just to add on, the level design, I really like the level design.
But what I would say about the levels, I'm not sure. I would like to know everyone's opinion on this. Whenever we first started playing it, it was kind of bad, but which gave me one opinion of it. But after our last session of playing it, it was fine. And that is, what do you guys think of how fast it gives you levels? And then separately, we'll talk about how fast it gives us fun stuff.
I think it's too slow. I think you don't unlock levels fast enough, especially for something that's meant to be like a party game.
Yeah.
You always kind of want to be drip fed, like not drip fed, sorry, like given something new, like at a fairly fast clip.
I feel like the way that they did the packages of like, oh, you have to go this level, unlock, this map for this person, and the
Yeah.
same map for that person, and you have to go through everyone, so that everyone gets the map. I think it should have been just like
I imagine it might have been faster, say, if you're playing this in a real, like, everyone's on the same sofa and you're all playing on the same account. It might speed up the unlocks quite
Yeah,
a
'cause
bit.
you're on
Instead
one-
of obviously we had
profile.
we had like probably one series of unlocks for 4 people, so it probably slowed things down quite a bit.
Yeah, I feel like if that had been like, if you open a package on an online game, everyone gets it.
Yeah.
I think that would have sped up the whole process of like collecting stuff and seeing more.
Because like we probably had I think in my final playtime's about 3 or 4 hours.
Because the
So-
3 of us played it in it before Hans,
Yeah,
and then we had the stuff that unlocked was for Hans and not new stuff for us.
yeah. It was essentially he had to catch up with
Yeah.
us. Yeah, because I think we all have probably 3 or 4 hours in the game, and we still haven't actually unlocked all the levels yet.
Yeah.
Which I feel like is a bit. It's a bit weird for a party game.
Yeah, I feel like they should have just gone through the route of, like, everyone either has what the host has, and it's all via
Yeah.
the host, which is probably bad in some ways, or it's just everyone who has the levels unlocked, because you always get the same levels in this certain order. It should be like, oh, everyone has access to the level of the highest player, and then you can just
Yeah.
have your own cosmetics.
Mm.
Because it's not like it's not like the cosmetics do anything gameplay wise,
No.
but
It should be like levels come first in that situation. So it's like every box that you see has a level in it until you get all 10 levels, and then cosmetic stuff happens when you're like playing with other people. Like they get the level, you get a cosmetic thing.
it should have literally just been like, oh, you play the first 2 levels, you unlock the next level. You play that next level, you get the next one,
Yeah,
and then cosmetics
Yeah.
are just dotted around as like replay value
Yeah, and the boxes are cosmetic only. Yeah,
kind of thing. Yeah,
also maybe could have done with like a random level
yeah,
button.
but maybe that comes in after you unlock them all.
Because
Don't know.
it's a bit weird having to like actually pick a level every time.
Yeah,
Yeah, like that's what I thought. That was there a big party mode button or something?
yeah.
I thought it would have
Yeah.
been like,
Gang based.
no, Tricky Towers.
oh yes,
No,
You
yeah.
know, where like it's like, oh, here we randomize what you're doing. I thought you could have like something like that.
I think maybe you wouldn't have something like that because you're not sure how long a match will last. But in Tricky Towers, it's pretty certain that a match will end at this time.
Yeah, because
But-
they have like.
But even just like, not something like that, but even just like I just want to say, oh, I want to play a game. Shit, now I have to go through the process of all four of us agreeing on a level here. Like, just somewhere it's like, alright, everyone stand here, it gives us a random level.
Yeah. No. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, sorry. Yes, that would be good.
Have a quick Google there, Nick, see if there is one, after you get all the maps.
Okay. Does not seem like it.
Okay. That's sad. Also, do you know what would have been cool? Like a best of option.
Oh wait, do you mean like online?
Yeah.
Oh, like so, like people make their like best of. So it's like Mario Maker.
Well,
No.
like,
Alex just means
you
like
know?
best of 3. I think.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Oh right.
Yeah.
I thought
So
you meant, like,
you can
best
like
of
go into
levels.
like the wee lobby world and then set up. Oh, we'll play a best of 7 on like these maps,
Yeah.
and then you can just do whatever after that. Doesn't kick you out of that world, but
I still think like unlocking new items to use in the game, like new death traps, would have been a neat feature. Because I feel like after a while you do kind of see a repeat. Like, how many times did Alex and IY stick like rotating blades on a treadmill with honey?
Hey,
you know
that
what I
wasn't me. That was me. I was the crossbow guy, alright? That was like
Oh,
all
sorry.
Nick and
Yeah,
Alex.
that was entirely me.
But you know what I mean?
But I feel like that's kind of, I'd say maybe the lasting appeal of this, for me anyway, was seeing how you could get the different
Objects
like
interact.
items
Yeah.
to interact. Like seeing, like when we first started playing, it was like, alright, we'll just put this here, and then suddenly fucking someone stuck something to the conveyor belt. You're like, oh fuck, that worked. And then like more and more shit. Like yesterday when fucking the crossbow started firing through the teleporter.
yeah, you never jizzed your pants.
Yeah, because it was fucking
That was
awesome,
pretty
and I
dope.
did
That
not
was
expect
pretty
it.
dope. And then someone blew it up.
Like seeing how the different like items interact with each other is probably like how you get more use out of the items rather than them introducing new ones.
But then what's the harm in introducing new ones?
balance, I suppose. What would you introduce? Because they've got like loads of projectile stuff. They've got basic platforms, death platforms, sunflower that punches you.
I don't know. It's not my job to think of this stuff. It's the game developer's job to think of this stuff.
But then you maybe run in a situation where you're playing with someone who maybe doesn't have that stuff unlocked and is then suddenly introduced to all this new shit.
I think it's always nice to have more things, but I appreciate that, like, in a game where everything kills you in one hit, it's kind of hard to make things different.
And it needs to be predictable as well. Because, like, the crossbows fire at set speed, the hockey puck happens at set time, stuff like that.
There is
And
one
the saw
thing
moves.
I would mention, though, if we're talking about like a bit like balance here. And again, this is more for, like, we only had an issue with this once, and this was like Nick taking the piss, obviously, as he does. But you need to have kind of like a gentleman's agreement that you're not going to just put a wall in front of the spawn point if you're in the lead.
Hey, that won me the
Yeah.
game. That was a strategic play. To win
Like
the
in one
game.
hand you can call it strategic, and the other hand is just being a dick.
Gee, I wonder which one it was for Nick.
But that kind of naturally comes with this kind of game, so I don't want to be too mean about it. And like again, if you're playing with people you actually know, like it's not really an issue.
Yeah, the issue is then how do you then try to implement something in the game to stop
It would
that?
have to be like a
Which they
vote
did.
Like-
system.
They did with the whole, like, spawn box that you can't build in.
But like, do you even like have say like the game tries to finish the level before it actually lets you play it?
No. I think that is fine. Because it was only on the waterfall level that we really...
We're able to do that, yeah.
Because the rest are just, like, open boxes. And that was, like, the last round as well. So... Because technically, any of us could have stopped them by putting a block there to stop them building there.
Told you, man, it was strategic. Guaranteed me the win.
So how's the open floor going, Nick?
As I said, there's not a lot to this game.
What have we covered? We covered the art, we covered the gameplay.
What about music?
Story, guys.
Was there any?
Yeah, there was. I didn't really.
I thought it was fine. I thought it was good.
Yeah, it was all right.
Obviously, it gets repetitive whenever like the levels
Yeah.
are kind of small and stuff, and
If it's like an indie company, I can appreciate them not having a massive soundtrack as well.
but with how hectic the game is, I can't say I ever thought, damn, if this
Yeah,
music wasn't
oh,
putting
this
me
music
off.
is sick. Yeah.
There was one thing I did want to bring up, and that is I designed a single player mode for Ultimate Chicken Horse in my head the other day.
Right.
I thought this was gonna be like some sick thing where Nick was gonna say, "I've designed a multiplayer level and I want us to play live right now," and he's about to record
I
it.
was also kind of hoping for something like that, but once again,
No, I was sitting the
Nick,
other day and thinking
disappointing.
like, because I was thinking like, what type of thing would I need to play Ultimate Chicken Horse by myself? Because obviously, as it stands, the game is not something you would kind of sit down and think, "Fuck, I'm by myself. I want to play some Ultimate Chicken Horse."
Yeah, just jump onto an online lobby.
No, because I don't play with random people.
He'd rather play with himself.
There's some
Yeah.
there's some real freaks online. Like.
So my idea was the community or the developers. You probably open this up to the Steam Workshop if you really wanted. Essentially, design a level, and you run the level. However, obviously they try to make it as difficult as possible. And if you die, you're then given a bomb, or the option to take a bomb to destroy something in the level to try and make it easier for you to finish. And the whole idea is to finish it without using any bombs or as few bombs as possible.
So it's like Mario Maker except with a ball mechanic.
Yeah, so you can like slowly destroy parts of the level that you're like technically dying on like constantly.
Just kind of sounds like Mario Maker.
Well, I do kind of like the idea of something like that in terms of like,
Like a challenge
but like,
mode or something.
but like beyond like a game like this, but like in terms of like other games, like whenever you think about difficulty, it's either it is on this difficulty or this difficulty. But if it's like you getting stuck on this mechanic or this element of a game, there's very rarely a way to sort of edit that a wee.
So what you're saying is they should put the Ultimate Chicken Horse bombs in more games.
I don't know, but like I'm just thinking.
Exact same art style. Just...
Can you imagine Dark Souls? Right. Oh god, this sword swing is doing my head in. Here, I'll just use this bomb to get rid of his sword.
Oh man, these cops in GTA just won't let me go. Boom, blown up.
Oh,
Well, that is what you do, Hans.
not
Yeah,
just
that
take
is
over the
exactly.
colony.
Oh, yeah. But not with a crudely drawn bomb from Ultimate Chicken Horse.
I don't know. I think that would make that game.
Nick, mod that in.
the fuck do you think I am? Personally, my thoughts on Ultimate Chicken Horse. Out of the co-op games, which I think is now 2, maybe 3, Iowa has made us play, I think this is the best one. I do think this is better than Lovers and Dangerous Space Time. I do think, however, the shelf life will not be as long as something like Lovers and Dangerous Space Time.
what you, do you think? Big question here, Nick. And now take your time to consider this. Do you think it's better than Gauntlet?
Ooh. Yes. Yes.
Oh no! I think you rush into that. I think you rush into that answer.
Yeah, you might want to give it some more thought.
Oh, okay, right, okay. Hans, go ahead. I gotta think about this.
Okay.
Hans.
Yes.
Should I?
Better than Gauntlet.
Okay.
Marginally.
Just like a whisker.
Yeah.
Should I go now?
Yeah.
Okay. I think it's a good game, but compared to other party games, there's a game like this would live and die on longevity, and I just don't think there's enough variety in here to maybe compare it to, say, Jackbox Party Pack and stuff like that. But it doesn't make it a bad game. It's still a perfectly fine game. But I just think compared to other party games, I would pick other stuff over it.
Guys, it's okay. I've thought about this. Still better than
Right,
Gauntlet.
okay.
maybe,
Thanks.
maybe even
Thanks
more
for the
so
update.
now.
Yeah, I've had a little bit more time to think about it, and maybe it is not marginally now. It is massively better than Gauntlet.
Oh, it's a
Alex, your thoughts?
I just thought it was a fun wee game. I have no. Yeah, no, it's a fun game. Yeah, that's it. Not really much to say about it other than yeah, it's a fun game.
All right.
Uh, it is. I feel like it is one of those games where it is genuinely fun, but as a party game, variety is quite important, and so it is very much a game that you pick up. But yeah, I think this is the kind of game where like you should pick it up because it is fun, but like only whenever it's cheaper, so that way you combine it with other great games like I don't know, Tricky Towers. Was it Towerfall? Is like a different one? Things like that.
Yeah.
Towerfall is local only though.
I know, but whenever I think of party games, like I'm sort of thinking of
You're
like,
thinking of like couch.
I
yeah,
think couch co-op, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
And you know, and whenever like, you know, and those are like your starters, and you hit them up with the main course, which is Gauntlet, and then no one stays for dessert.
And then no, that's how you end the party. That's like, fuck, I want all these people out of my house. Gauntlet.
Let's clear this place out.
So yes, all in all, positive opinions on Ultimate Chicken Horse as long as you have the people to play it with. Is that fair to say?
Well, I mean, you could say that about nearly all multiplayer games.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Gauntlet.
That's why I said nearly all. I lie.
Okay, all right, you got me there. You got me there.
Why are we bringing Gauntlet back up? I thought the thing was dead and buried. Okay.
Yeah, it's the new bar to judge all multiplayer games we play.
It's a low bar. So yes, before we leave you with another edition of the Game Club, it's time to reveal the question that's been on Hans's mind for the past 24 hours.
Wait, whoa, the list.
We're not doing the list. Oh yeah, sorry.
That's what I mean.
Shit, yeah. Okay, so usually we do obviously the list. This is now the end of a cycle between us. Personally, I think the thinking of it's kind of obvious, judging by our thoughts at the end of each one, kind of what the list is for that cycle. So from this point forward, we're just going to keep it to the year-end like top 5 list because it's easy enough to kind of get a grasp of what everyone's thoughts are and compare them.
Yeah, like every
So
like
you spread it out.
it's like every game club year, so every 12 games.
Yeah. So yeah. The question on Hans's mind is, what game am I picking for November 2017?
Let me open Steam here.
Wait, I think I know.
How many times have you said that, Hans?
This would be the
About 4 or
sixth.
5, I think.
Yeah.
He said this and been wrong each time.
But Nick, I know now.
Do you want to send me a message?
No.
Because I literally don't trust you not to just say you got it right if I reveal it.
Oh wait, Nick. Is it this game?
This works really well on an audio only button. No, it's not. It's not Brothers.
Right. Do we all just want to do like GTA and just let everyone have a guess again?
Okay, yeah.
Right.
I guess
I
Brothers
guess
and got
Brothers.
wrong.
He was wrong.
It's only a couple of quid on Steam.
Okay.
Hans,
I think it's Halo.
Is that on Steam?
Alex.
Is it Mass Effect 2?
Well, people, I have picked an original Xbox game
An original?
as my game. An original OG Xbox. It's been in the news recently
Wow.
because those games are now out on our Xbox One as backwards compatible. The game I have picked is Oddworld Stranger's Wrath HD on Steam.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That would have been the next game you were gonna pick, Hans, right? Right? That you're gonna guess.
No, funnily enough, it did flick through my head, but I did not know it was on Steam.
Sorry, which one is it, Nick?
Oddworld Stranger's Wrath
I
HD.
see.
You play as a bounty hunter with a crossbow, and you can fire little monsters from it.
Yes.
Is
I'm
it third
noticing
person or
that
first person.
the reviews haven't been too good recently.
I too have noticed that, but I'm not going to let that
Hey,
sway
you know
me.
what?
Are you
That will
gonna
make
get it
for a
on-
good talk.
So I think you're not going to play this on your Xbox One, are you, Nick?
No, it's not out on Xbox One.
Oh, is it not?
It wasn't one of the backwards compatible ones.
Oh, was it
I'm
not?
going to be playing this HD version.
I bet you that's why it's probably recent reviews. Oh, why the fuck is this not on Xbox One backwards compatible? Had to play it on Steam instead. Because
Maybe, but
instant
yes.
reviews are dicks.
Oh. Join. What the fuck?
One of the reviews says the game is hot garbage.
Nice. Can't wait.
My favorite kind of garbage.
Oh wait, no, the port is hot garbage. Sorry.
So yes, join us in November when we come back and talk about Oddworld Stranger's Wrath. But for now, it is a goodbye from Hans,
Have a good one.
a goodbye from Alex,
Bye.
and a goodbye from IY,
Squirrels wearing headphones are the best squirrels.
and a goodbye from myself. See you in November.